I just want to say this. Some of you Nigerians don't have sense. Some of you people, you don't think properly before you come online and celebrate and jubilate about something stupid. The reason why I'm saying this is because I see some Nigerians celebration in online after Donald Trump said he's going to send military to the northern part of Nigeria to stop Boko Haram. I see some Nigerians coming online, they are clapping and saying that God has decided to send an angel to come and save them.
Hello, brothers and sisters. Yes, the greater number of Nigerians are youth. But what I'm seeing online is baffling. Dear Nigerian youth, let us think. When I see some people's reactions and videos online, both on WhatsApp, it makes me realize that common sense, in the real sense of it, is not actually common. Before we start, I want to make something clear.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze in the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the...
First, there's been a lot of argument about the term genocide. I don't know, maybe because of the way it was coined, or maybe because of the way it sounds. So many people do not want to get associated with it. It is very simple. Genocide is the deliberate act of destroying a national, an ethnic, or racial as well as religious people in whole or in part. It is defined by the United Nations and includes acts like killing members of the group, causing serious bodily harm or mental harm, deliberately inflicting conditions of life calculated to cause physical destruction, imposing measures to prevent births, or forcibly transferring children of the group. The term was coined by Raphael Lemkin, a Polish lawyer, in 1944 to describe the systematic extermination of a group of people, a crime that was later included in international law. This term was established to describe the horrific acts of certain group of people against certain groups, especially the genocide of the Western people against Africans in Africa or Europe or in other parts of the West, to describe various destruction of a certain group of people during conflicts or war in Britain, in America, in China, in India, in so many places in Africa. That means that genocide occurs in every nation irrespective of how small or peaceful they claim. Now, knowing this, here lies a question. Are there killings in Nigeria? Yes. Are Christians being killed in some part of Nigeria? Yes. Are Muslims being killed in some parts of Nigeria? Yes. Are normal people killed because of issues not related to religion? Yes. Are the killings political? Yes and no. Some of you are in regions where your religion is the dominant religion, and so you may not really understand what is happening in other regions. Some of you are in regions where the people are liberal irrespective of their religion. A religious crisis had been in existence in some part of the country and many killed. It got to a point that the victims retaliated, and at a point it became tribal. Tribal and religious bigotry is the bane of this nation, championed by politics. As for religion, in fact, it is the religion that actually triggers the tribal war in recent times. And if you and I will be honest, you and I will know that these religions aren't ours. They are all borrowed or imported religion. All that we are fighting for, they were introduced to us by the Western people. Yes, our politicians are our problems. So are the politicians in so many nations. We have problems. And our politicians need to stop.
I just want to say this. Some of you Nigerians don't have sense. Some of you people, you don't think properly before you come online and celebrate and jubilate about something stupid. The reason why I'm saying this is because I see some Nigerians celebration in online after Donald Trump said he's going to send military to the northern part of Nigeria to stop Boko Haram. I see some Nigerians coming online, they are clapping and saying that God has decided to send an angel to come and save them. No disrespect to the Christians that are dying in the northern part of Nigeria. No disrespect to you people, but the people responsible for your death are the Nigerian government. The people responsible for the death of the Christians that are dying in the northern part of Nigeria is the Nigerian government, because it is the Nigerian government that is financing Boko Haram. The last time that they chased a Boko Haram leader, he was found in the house of the vice president of Nigeria. Why is your major news organizations? Why did they stop shocking about it? Why didn't they shock about it? Why? And again, I want to ask you guys this question. All of you people celebration on, you have not asked yourself, what is Trump stands to benefit from the fact that he is going to be sending US military to the northern part of Nigeria, to the northern part where 60% of all the resources of Nigeria is. So in Nigeria now, it is only the northern part of Nigeria that have problem. Africa, some of us, we still need like 10 or 50 or 150,000 years for our brains to develop. My advice, Nigerian government, stop financing Boko Haram so Boko Haram can stop and people could go back to their homes. Stop financing Boko Haram and take military measures upon the northern part of Nigeria. And also, install institutions that is going to stop your own government officials from extorting the natural resources in the northern part of Nigeria. I wish there was at least one person in the Nigerian government which is not yet corrupt, so he could hear me and take whatever knowledge that I'm shocking in this video and constructing it. I wish so, but we all know there's none. First of all, wait. First of all, I want you people, all of you people celebrating online that Trump is going to send military in Nigeria to liberation them for Boko Haram. Go and do your research and check all the countries that Trump has sent or America has sent military into. Do your research and check those countries now. Check their economy. Check where they are. Check where they were before America's invasion. And then check where they are now after American military invasion. Check it. And then we'll check it now before you come back now and commentation. One love.
Exactly. We should fight for ourselves, not America. We know that he spilled the truth and nothing but the truth. I have always come to the conclusion that the beautiful ones are not yet born. You see all these politicians, once they enter governance, they become exactly the same. They are Nigerians. Have you not noticed that some of these terrific politicians were once philanthropists and genuine community helpers before they joined political governance, and boom, they changed? There is something wrong somewhere, not just in Nigeria. Check other parts of the world. Check Kenya, Tanzania, Cameroon, Ghana, Ethiopia, America, India, etc. In all, the one in Africa is baffling. If Nigerian government decide today that the killings in some regions will stop, just within 72 hours, it will stop. So they know what they are doing. If the religious leaders of the two major religions in Nigeria decide that religious killings will stop, it will stop. They force the youth to take laws into their hands, and many are going about it the wrong way. One day it will take a group of people without blemish or political corruption to end this. It is not about all these opposition leaders rising here or there. They are all the same, jumping from one political party to another and always criticizing the sitting government. APC did it. PDP did it. Other parties are doing it just to appear as savior. Pastors and clergies lying up and down and extorting gullible Nigerians. They are all the same. Is America the savior in all this? That is even the worst. America and other Western nations aren't for us. If we have sense in this nation, we will understand the games of America. You think they are happy you succeeded in Dirty December? You think they are happy that you were acknowledged by the fashion world and the beauty industry via AMVCA? You think that they are happy that you hosted E1 as an African nation? You think they are happy that Dangote, a Nigerian company, is dominating the world oil? Instead of people to buy from America and other Western world, they are buying from Nigeria. A supposed third world nation, and Nigeria is aligning with BRICS. Wake up, people. They can tolerate Europe, not Africa. You think they are happy that the black Americans are finding their way back to Africa in these recent times after all their lies against Africa for many years? No, they want Africa to be in perpetual war for their own gain. Don't you know that if we become peaceful and more mind and mentally developed with the resources we have, we will be better than the Western world, and there won't be any chance for them to invade Africa? So no, they want you to remain in perpetual war while they loot us. Our war is their gain.
We are not given the free will to make decisions on our own mineral resources. There's always Big Brother who decides. And when you fight and say, no, we are not going to do this, they use the system to stop you. It's either they set you up with the opposition and they'll be supporting the opposition against you from the back, or they cause unnecessary chaos in your country so that you are not able to even govern your own people. They will do things to make you not to be functionable. And of course, any country that don't have peace cannot develop. You have to have peace before you talk about development. I'll give you a simple example about Sierra Leone. Every mining company that is in Sierra Leone today is owned by a foreigner. Every mining company. If it's not the Chinese, it's the American, it's the British. Our electricity, Bumuna, is run by the British, and we still don't have light. We're looking for light, electricity. If you don't have electricity, how can you talk about education? How can you talk about health facility? How can you talk about improving the infrastructure of your country? We don't have electricity. Now, do we actually even have proper water? Pipe-borne water.
Without the intervention of the colonial masters, there wouldn't be a civil war in Nigeria to even begin with. Check all the nations that America invaded or supposedly tried to help. Check Burundi, check Sudan, check Ukraine, check Gaza and Israel. The former president of this nation, Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, refused America entering Nigeria when Chibok issue happened. But APC people and other groups refused. They agitated, they protested, and they forced the hand of the government to involve American military. Please, when American military entered Nigeria, what and what were they able to do? They obviously came and nothing was done by them. Instead, they compounded the problem, and it's been 11 years.
In addition to the weekly to every 10-day shipments in cash of $40 to $80 million. Afghanistan is ruled by folks named Sarayuddin Haqqani. The Haqqani network mean anything to anybody in the room? How about Abdullah bin Laden? Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding. If you think
Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. But if by my own thinking and also the way some other people look at it, they go outside the normal diplomatic relationship, then it should be mentioned. Sending that person to Nigeria at the eve of election, after Obama even issued a statement directing Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, that tells you something. And we should not sweep these things under the carpet. If a foreign country, whether African country or even America or any other country, interferes with our own elections, we should mention it. Immediately the Chibok issue came up, we expect Nigerians to be concerned. How do we get these girls out? Within a couple of days, we saw people going to the US would bring back our girls' placards. How? Why? And of course, the Mrs. Obama received one of those placards. I cannot take responsibility for the abduction. I don't control Boko Haram. They are criminals. But as a president, of course, you know, it's not the president that go to the field. You have security and intelligence officers that do the work. Let me admit that, yes, maybe they do their best, but their best was not good enough for us to recover the girls. That does not mean that I'm trying to remove myself from any blame. Yes, I may not be blamed for the action, but I could be blamed that my security and intelligence system are not strong enough to be able to rescue the girls.
No. America, we don't need you. America, we don't even need you in Africa. As for you politicians in this continent, you better stop these killings in whatever ways necessary, because one day you might wake up to a new group of people ready to lead our nations without corruption. I know it will happen one day. So stop destroying our youth with your political games. Both the politicians and the religious leaders, you better find ways to stop this menace.
Arise, O Nigerians, the ancestors call to thee. The spirits of the spirits, the echoes of strength, rings through the chosen. Arise, O the chosen ones, the giant of Africa. In unity we stand, in resilience we conquer. Africans are true to the ancient figure.